I've lost Jake's P.
I'm gonna tell the players to go. All right.
Sure, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Jake, Furnace.
Hello.
We meet again.
Yes. Yeah, crazy. I mean, looking for Pavel to go quite big again, but as I say that, the literally goes down.
He's gone
to
home.
two men. Yep, two WeirdAimers. Well.
Let's listen in actually, right off the bat with the WeirdAimers, please, Jaha.
Smolik on top, art.
On blue.
On blue.
He's cracked.
4-1 on me.
Pavel dead. Railed smart. My bad. My bad.
Shit.
We'll stay with him. Yeah.
Shouldn't have turned around.
Alright, I'm top.
2 green. I'm smoking. Not gonna help much. But
One green. One bridge.
railed Smolik on green. He's around garbage.
I have to heal. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. One bridge. Careful behind you, guys.
I'll behind you, Ben.
Okay, one on top, one hole, one bottom.
Ulti one is cracked.
Yep, I'm going
Oh,
top.
he's low as fuck. He's gonna take tower.
One on top pipes.
Oh my god.
Pipes as well.
Got
Nice. Above you. Three seconds.
Gonna
Railed one
kill
in
him,
green.
banana.
One garbage. One top on me.
Oh no.
2 on top, 2 on top. Killed Pavel.
30 seconds, both of us.
Did you do some damage? Cracked? Anyone?
90 to
How
small.
much to this?
90 damage, one. 20 seconds. They're gonna be free.
Squeaky bum time.
Good move. 5
Yeah.
seconds. Right, I'm back on pipes.
They might go top art. I think one somewhere. I'm coming to you guys.
Yep.
I'm coming from
One is nading from art.
bridge now.
I'm with you, Razor.
Got him. He's 40 seconds. On top. I smoked. Rail Smolik.
Dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal. Oh, I'm dead straight away. Really unlucky.
Yeah.
There we go. a pretty swift 2-0 for 102 thus far. Quite liked the comms there, though they didn't sound too distressed. They sounded very much in control, didn't they, Jake?
And they're quite apologetic actually when they lost a couple of those, but yeah, it was just unlucky. I mean, Cries did really well managing to not be found when his teammates were down for 30 seconds each, but unfortunately the issue was that he wasn't the first to die when they were all 3 up. You know, his teammates went down fairly quickly again while he was kind of playing quite passive, and it just meant that he had like even less stack than before to try and stay alive. But then his teammates were down for 50 seconds each. You know, so much very hard to pull that off twice. So yeah, super unlucky, honestly.
Alex, they're going to be able to get away. Opportunity here as 102 have 2 very low players. Fortune's not going to be up for 20. Pavel now, could he fall? 3 on top of him. The rockets come flying in, and there it is. A
Yeah,
very
great clap
nice
from
round
WeirdAimers.
from WeirdAimers.
Yeah, really nice claps there, and Pavel couldn't quite repeat the magic he had earlier on in the event. But yeah, again, we see it time and time again when your teammates coming up and they hit 0 seconds. At 0, it feels like 2 seconds. You know, it's happens time and time again. Just unlucky there.
Pavel. Fallen there as well. Do you want to maybe inform the audience the first time you casted a Pavel game, what you called him, Jake?
Yes, I called him Pavel, which I think gives him a nice.
Called him Pavel.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was ironic. I didn't think that was actually how you said it. However,
I think you did.
I think it does. I think it does give him a nice bit of finesse to his name. It's quite a harsh Pavel. Pavel is a nice, classy name.
It's like the epaulette on a good button-up suit, you know. It's like the flashy lapels.
Jesus, we are so different. It's unbelievable.
Pavel struggling on his own, but he's gonna have two friends joining him. Not looking fortune now into the fray, and Pavel gets some decent damage there before falling. It's left to Gilex and Razors, who isn't gonna be able to make the frags happen, but he lives long enough for Cries to get an opportunity.
Yeah, back to Sam Fisher Cries, just trying to avoid detection at all costs here, and he's done a good job. He's managed to preserve his stack. He's taken 0 damage. Yeah, his teammates are going to be 3v3. Mind you, I mean, the 102 boys are also fairly well stacked, but they managed to trap Pavel here, but there's so many slows. Just making it so much more awkward to close the distance. Smalling just not showing any fear, unfortunately goes down.
5,
But yeah, 2-2.
2 versus 2. Fortune gonna be
Oh my god.
taking an angle. Now joining Smallick up here. A lot of shaft I feel from both teams coming out.
Yeah.
I know, you know, Wipeout does have a lot of shaft. Pavel could go down there.
That was, yeah. I mean, that was ballsy from WeirdAimers. But again, this is so momentum based. Like the rounds, they're on a 3rd round winning streak, and they've got to be feeling good after that.
Just
And
off
like,
the spawn.
yeah, just same strat. I mean, this is catching 102 right off guard because they were kind of. They had 2 guys sort of up top, and then one guy had like late jump padding over. Like they've rattled them, I'd say.
They have. Prize with the rocket. For me, he's been the man of this match so far. Razors gonna fall. Prize and Gilex are up 2v3.
Oh wow. Okay. This man has played some Wipeout, Joel.
That's some defrag right there, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I take back what I said earlier. It's quite nice to watch that.
It is. Shoutouts to. No, I probably shouldn't. That's going too far.
Nah.
Gilex
Yeah.
pushing in with. I mean, shoutouts to Diabotical Race. What a mode. Razors.
Oh, so many
Get him.
deaths right now.
He's doing alright for himself, though, Jake. He's doing very well for himself indeed.
Yep. Smallick's on okay as well. Again, he's fully stacked, and now both his teammates have come up, so definitely have the stack advantage. Razor X being obviously the weaker man. It looks like they're opting to just do some VAT shots through the smoke.
Can't just call someone a weaker man, Jake.
I can and I will.
Alright. Well, he is going to die, so yeah, I guess pretty weak. Only losers die. Nerd.
Oh.
And it's all 3 up. 3-3. This is it. Round 7. Is there a more beautiful thing in this world? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, the thing you said earlier about only telling 2 women that. Yeah. Anyway, Smallick doing really well here, flanking Gilex. This is not looking so good for WeirdAimers. Their stacks are super low. They just need to try and get some good pincer shots off before going down. Oh, that's a very friendly heal. Drops by 41. Got a very friendly face on his Xbox. Nice clean up there as well.
I like the opportunity here, though, for WeirdAimers. With all that armor, I feel like one of 102 has to go die. It will be Pavel. He's going to be out of commission for 18 seconds. Up the jump pad with the rocket. What's going on? And now the shaft through the smoke. They're going to connect. Fortune left alone. Smallix back and through the smoke again. What in the world is happening in this, the 7th round?
Yeah, there needs to be some big plays here. Oh, that was a crucial shot to miss, unfortunately. Gilex just with the consistent shaft damage. Oh.
Razors. Oh, he's going to live. And this is for the Ashes, Jake. If he went down there, that was everything.
I'm looking for Pavel here to make some big plays to clutch this map out if they can. Leading in damage. Oh no, forgive me, he's not. Fortune is.
Yeah, Fortune's had a bit of a round as well.
Yeah, for sure. Smallick just sort of playing recon there. Ooh. That's interesting. They're all grouped up here. This can be risky.
Oh no!
I feel like
and two coming in. Smallick throw as well.
Oh,
is it over? Pavel with the big rocket and another. The shaft as well. Is he going to do it? He's not going to. What an attempt! 4-3 and WeirdAimers. They're the lowest seeded team here, the lowest seeded team in fact. But they've won versus 102 on fairness.
yeah. I mean, at the end there, they're all sort of bunched up healing at the pumps area. It was interesting they didn't decide to sort of split up and kind of make them really work for the information. But yeah, good claps from WeirdAimers, and not even the mighty Pavel could finagle his way out of that part at the end.
Why are you the way that you are?
It's a good question. It's a good question.
Right. We're going into map 2. It's going to be 102's pick once again. They cannot pick Wipeout. So we are either going to Marina, Sunken, Oxide, or Icefall, and it is indeed the last of those. Going to Icefall.
Yeah, I mean, Icefall again. We've not seen a single Oxide today. Quite surprising.
No Oxide, no Wellspring.
Wellspring. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're back again for a little bit of extinction. I gotta say, I even though they lost the Furnace game, I still favor 102 in this series. I think, you know, as much as Gilex, Cries, and Razors, they're probably very competent players. We've seen their mechanics are up to snuff. But I think in Extinction is where we're going to see Pavel make the difference. But we'll have to see. This could be quite an upset in a lot of people's minds if WeirdAimers pull this off.
Yeah, for sure, man. Especially, I mean, for me personally, I'm not too familiar with the WeirdAimer players at all, really. First time I've seen them play on a broadcast as well, so really impressive to see them come back, you know, and not tilt to the point where they were able to just take the win. So yeah, excited to see them play on Icefall.
Well, the tournament format and the qualifiers are as such that you can't really fluke your way in. So if you're in this top 12, you're pretty good. And it's proving to be very competitive here at the top. Fortune gonna fall. And with that, Jahar, let's listen in with WeirdAimers once again.
Smallick is low.
I'm at Bindi spot already. I only have machine guns down here.
One at Books, he's low. Smallick is low.
Smallick low, 85. I hit him. Pavel 55.
That's Pavel.
4-2-1.
Ghost on Crystal.
Last. He's last. I'm last too.
Mega soon. Mega soon. I think we're gonna get it. Right, where is Pavel? Any idea?
Crystals, they went crystals around.
Dom is up.
Yeah, I'm coming. 5 seconds left of the vending. Shouldn't have. I got it.
Books.
55.
One on out.
Books. Well, I'm dead. Good. Run pushing from books.
Let's go.
Stealing
go
these arms from you.
Let's go right again. He's LG, bubble LG.
Right, I'm going. I'm with you, Razor.
Got him. Nice.
Good job. Well played, guys.
Very good job.
Let's keep it going. Let's stay with the boys of WeirdAimers.
Game starts in round 2. 2, 1. Fight.
Right, I've got red.
They give him
27 red. Sorry, Chris.
Why you shooting me, man? Shoot them.
One at rail. I shouldn't have.
One
peeked.
rail. We should take those.
One at LG.
One at Nadal.
Go to red.
Let's take blues or red.
Red's up. One at LG. Red
Nice.
taken.
Let's take LGs maybe.
Yep.
And already set one.
LG nets 2.
On nades.
Oh, I'm hit.
For bed.
Let's set up for red.
Red and then power up, guys.
No, I'm dead. Dead. Go back.
From books.
Nah, my bad. I got it, but I'll die.
Smalik is low. You can wreck jump up.
Smiley dead. Pavel on red. Hit him 100.
Sorry.
I wasted power up, my bad.
My leg on the respawn.
4-2-1 is low at the power up.
Right. 4-2-1
Ice
dead.
one on rail.
Pavel is huge right
Rail
now.
dead.
Pavel on crystals. With his last 3 lives. He's going books. Oh my god, we have to time more.
Yeah, much more. I need weapons.
The 9. Sorry.
Direct on one. Pavel low here in red room.
Red room.
Yep.
I guess.
Mega should be up.
I'm in it.
I'm coming to Mega.
It's up.
Coming.
Take it.
Yep, got it.
Alright, take it.
Sorry, I took it.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
32 next mega.
One in nades.
Go to nets. Don't put.
I'm gonna leave this fight.
Pavel nades too. Plasma now.
Secret. Railed him 7.
On me.
On books.
Pavel on books.
Dead.
Nice. 2 more life.
Smiley low. Ghost on power up, going red. Chris play very, very passive now.
7 mega. On plasma ghost. Low.
Dead.
Nice.
On a nade. Going nade. Rocket shot.
I'm just staying with you, Chris.
Mega.
He's low. Ghost.
Dead.
Jump. Quad. Rail completely low.
Dead.
Nice.
Respawn. Split up.
Incoming Vanguard. Vanguard.
Red's up, red's up.
Yeah, power.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
red.
Fuck my mouse.
Get the red, Chris. Is it
Took
still?
it.
No, Viv take.
Took
Okay, okay.
He's on LG.
Oh, sorry.
He's on
Oh,
Chris.
God.
Ah, so unlucky, unlucky.
Fuck. That was so
No
shit.
problem.
My keyboard got on the mouse right now.
Game starts
Oh,
in round
Jake.
3. 2,
That was insane, dude.
fight.
My heart is in my throat. Oh my god. This is a handy
Yeah, they-
little team, WeirdAimers.
Yeah, they're quite fun to watch, eh? I mean, they seem to be a bit indecisive. They're about whether to go for red. One of them seemed to be really keen on getting red and then power up, but then one guy was like, no, we need to get power up. It's maybe they need to kind of work that out because, yeah, you don't want to get split between the two, right? You want to try and make any decision like that as a team. So yeah, it was quite unfortunate to see. He got the Vanguard, but he was so weak, and he didn't last long when he got into books trying to collect the 2 HPs.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these things where some teams have a definite chain of command, and they will have an in-game leader whose call is the call, and maybe playing a little bit too individualistically. But, you know, for a team that not many people will have heard of, I mean, these aren't big names, unlike Pavel, for instance. They're doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Siphonator
they got
goes to
quite clean
Razors.
I mean, they're even apologising to each other when they shot each other, even though there's 0 team damage. I think that's fantastic.
You love to see it.
Great respect. Yeah. Must be nice to respect the people you work with. Joel? You still there, bud?
You want to listen to some Russian?
Go on then.
Красный 10. Пойдем, мега 0 будет.
50 возьми.
It's like a funeral.
Бля.
Ну, мега наш.
Доски Б, доски Б. Мега лежит.
У меня жизнь.
Минус.
Еще один дальше там, на 50.
Красный 10.
Лоу.
Книга.
Где-то в миду.
Под книгами.
Behind.
На меге. Жизнь.
Мега 35. Пойдем.
Пошлите.
Дим, видишь его, да? У плазмы летит. Реальный жизнь.
All right, let's stop this. It was a funny joke while it lasted, but it's going a bit far, let's be honest. Pavel on this mega doing very well from self and 4 to 1, an accomplished bodyguard by the looks of things. 3 lives for Pavel, 1 for Kreis, who I'm going to switch to now. Another blue to work with. Now, the ghost on his tail. So difficult playing life lead like this. 4 HP only. The 225s, I think, have probably just been taken
man.
by his teammate. Wasn't expecting to take that damage. And Siphonator on Razor. Okay. This is interesting. They need to group up. They need to make the most of this heal. And then there's a real opportunity.
Wow.
But Razor's distracted. Has to turn to Smolik. Kryzo finally getting this overheal. And this, they can kind of stabilize from here.
Yeah, that's a great example as to why the Siphonator exists, right? That's too bad. I mean, but he went from 4 HP to 150. Like, that's such a good reason as to why we have multiple power-ups in the different rounds, because it just offers you something completely different. The fact that he was able to grab that and like book it all the way to books, and heal him up was just fantastic. Pavel's a great player, isn't he?
Good old Pavel. Yeah. He's delaying in Ruddy in extinction.
New meta.
Ruddy hell, Pavel.
That's do you know what? Do you know what? That's great. You know what? That's great is because it eliminates that query about whether you get red before power up or power up then red. That's actually just made the choice for them. I guess that what they want to do here is when the power up comes up, they want to get that Vindy, and then they know exactly where they're going after that. They're going to be at red, and with a bit of luck, the enemy team might be coming from red, thinking it's going to spawn earlier, and then maybe get some free frags that way. So I really like that. Well, let's see if it actually plays out that way.
You're having a great time.
19 seconds on the red. Oh yeah.
Pavel pushing in Smolik there with the power up. With the pincer, makes short work of everybody in his sights.
Pavel knows red's coming up. He delayed it. It's just sat there waiting for him with Vindy. This is excellent. He's going for damage instead. Respect it.
He's just delaying it again, Jay.
Yeah.
They're never going to know when it's up.
Love that. It's quite a quiet round, you know. It's quite dystopian almost.
Dystopian.
Yeah. Yeah. You like that?
No.
But his teammates must be doing a really good job. No, it does. It does. It's a bit eerie because his teammates do such a good job. Yeah, that works.
Whatever.
Mega here for Pavel.
We are going to
get
get
Pavel there, like, unironically.
Yeah. He's going to win that fight up against Jylex. Kreis has 2 left. Pavel has 3. That's some good play from Pavel, and he keeps it going.
Yeah, his team have just secured red for him as well. So they're just doing such a good job of controlling the 2 majors here. Already thinking about next mega. Yeah, this is pretty text, but really well played actually.
Yeah. I think both these teams have looked, you know, for their seeds, I believe 9th and 12th respectively. They've looked pretty good.
Yeah.
The general level of play in this tournament is very high. We're going to see
good
102
claps, I mean-
take a third.
Incoming Vindicator. Game
One away.
starts in 3, 5, 2, 1. Fight.
All the armor go in the way of WeirdAimers at the beginning of this round. It will be Fortune and Smallick first to fall. Pavel already sort of in that life lead mode, right? This is how they do things. They just put it all on Pavel's shoulders, and for the most part, he's able to carry them. But well, this is a great start, a textbook start, the ideal start if you're on the side of WeirdAimers.
Yeah, I was going to say Pavel seems to very rarely actually lose any of his lives. He seems to always be in 3, but obviously, as I thought that thought into existence, he did die, so he's down to 2. But the other 2 guys really don't seem to care about dying as many times as possible, as long as they keep Pavel alive. It's working out for them against this team for sure.
I mean, as you say that,
Yeah,
it is going horrendously.
yeah, I recognise that.
Welcome.
Yeah.
This is your life now, Jake. It's just this fun game where nothing we say can ever be correct because the players, you know, they're jinxing us. Pavel gonna go up this jump pad, knocked over. 6 lives remain. Comprehensive from the WeirdAimers.
Game starts in 3.
Yep, wasn't particularly close, obviously. I wonder if, kind of like the, you know, the wipeout match. I wonder if we can see us come back here from the strange aimers.
You were trying to think of a synonym for aimer as well, weren't you?
I could only think of Aimer 7, and I just couldn't shake it. I've spoiled that, haven't I? Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gilex with this mega looking to collect the next red. They're in here nice and early. Fortune trying to be disruptive, but it's only a couple of pot shots, and he's going to give away his life for it. Fortune to fall
Yeah,
again.
really nice play.
Already a ghost.
Yeah, I think he likes that. He likes the ghost roll, I think. Oh, risky there from Gilex. If you're playing the life lead, I'm not sure. Dashing in with the pincer as your primary was quite the thing you want, but I guess he probably got a call that he was low.
Yeah, and it's got to be said, you know, if you've played this mode yourself, you know what a hard line to toe it is between contributing as life leader and being safe as life leader. The judgment calls involved, it's so tricky, it's so high pressure. I don't begrudge anyone making a play like that and it not coming out in their favour.
Yeah, you're very true. You don't want to feel like you're not contributing any damage and playing too passive. So yeah, it's a real art actually to try and poke out at the correct time and get some unreturned damage down, for sure.
Something that our insider has been telling us he does particularly well. We'll be seeing him tomorrow, of course. Pavel can't quite strafe away, gives away the mega and dies, and well, could well have issues at this point. This was
that was some great
supposed
rockets.
to be 102's round quite easily, but Gilex still has 2 lives. There's potential here.
Yeah, Gilex doing quite a good job of getting stacked back up. It looks like they're really trying to kind of bank on this mega coming up in a minute, which luckily for them, it just about is.
He's willed it into existence.
Yeah, yeah. Smolik looks like he's doing some work as well with the shaft. Good timing for that blue to come up as well. Very welcome, I would imagine. And it almost feels like because his teammates are going down quite quick, they can't really move out confidently, knowing which areas are safe. They're almost conceding this power up completely. Barely went for it. He will get another Mega though.
Mega. Yeah, this is big. They need these resources to stay in this game up against the Siphinator. And you can see Pavel dropping very low. I'm going to switch over. He's taken down by Gilex, actually. And if Pavel isn't careful, let's see what his spawn's like. He's going to actually play somewhat aggressively with this pincer, but has been found out. Goes silent with the crouch. What in the world? The balls on this man. The confidence. The composure. But eats a rocket. And this could seriously hinder his chances. Here's a rocket from Gilex. Oh, and it's done.
Oh.
Gilex
Took a risk,
falls.
Gilex. Yeah. Took a risk there, trying to just get a quick. He must have got the call that he was low. Just trying to get that, plant that rocket on Mega Spawn, but unfortunately went down trying to do that. Super unlucky, but close game. Really close game.
I wasn't expecting that at all at the end there.
Big game from Smolik, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. He's done very well. What a close game. Just really, both these teams sort of neck and neck. And I think now we're starting to see from 102 actually, and I'm really happy to see it, a little bit more of a contribution from Fortune and Smolik. They're looking more even, less reliant on Pavel, and that's only a good thing. We're going to be going to Marina. So we're going to see the whole spectrum. Furnace, Icefall, and Marina, the three favourite maps of the day.
Yeah, very common maps for today.
If you had to make a prediction about these teams based on what we've seen these last two maps, what do you think about Marina?
Without having seen hardly any of WeirdAimers play, I've watched 2 games so far. However, I do think Pavel's crew do have the firepower to take this. I mean, we just saw Smolik output a hell of a lot of damage, and Marina being again the map, the MacGuffin choice for maximum damage with pincer and shaft. That's what I'm predicting, not based on a whole lot other than I think that the individual skill on 102 is just slightly higher.
Yeah, I don't think I disagree. I think you're pretty dead on there. I think this is going to be very, very close though, as they have been all series long. But with Fortune now, we're going to win that duel with Gilex with the help of, I believe it was Smolik. Crossbow. You love to see it. I'm so glad the crossbow's in this game. Or the Weebo, as I should call it.
5, 4, 2,
Pavel grabbing second red here. And they've kind of wiped him.
Oh, the all-important
honest,
second red.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
one of the
I
other
think
things we know about MacGuffin. Like, one of the 3 things we know. Second red, Vindicator defense, and don't just cap it for the sake of it.
Yeah, that tone.
That's our analysis. Yeah, just summed up. That's everything, isn't it? Look,
Yeah.
he's about to do a defense with a Vindy.
I think Pavel's got a real opportunity to go quite huge in this map. He's playing really well today. What a powerful position this is as well. Wow. They've got red coming up in just a couple of seconds as well. They don't really care about Mega because Pavel can kill that guy. No problem. Real nice. Take a big rocket there.
Hollow is actually the strongest position in the game, I swear to God.
Defend your base.
That's great, isn't it?
So good.
He's got a shaft in his back pocket as well to defend himself in case he gets rushed. Ooh.
What out there?
Enemy MacGuffin.
Jilex, meanwhile, has got himself a red, all the way up to 170 armor. It's not often you see those sort of numbers in the game. He's going to pick up the MacGuffin itself now. Ooh, gets bailed out by his friend there. And all of that stack he worked so hard for has gone down the pan. But it's going to be a cap, though. Let's see what they can do on the defense here. Jilex, not with a lot of HP, but he's doing a lot with it. Shotgun doesn't hit. Pavel, though, he makes it work in the end. And 71 to 14, it's a little bit dire. And there seems to be a pattern, Jake. The slightly less experienced teams can bring it very close on extinction. They can win on Wipeout, as we saw with Godspeed. But in MacGuffin, it seems that veteran Savvy comes out on top.
Yeah, and I wonder if, you know, I think MacGuffin these days, I think early on, maybe wasn't so important, but I think these days, these teams are so much more practiced. The coordination, especially in the attacks, is so much more vital, and I think, you know, the micro decisions you need to make when running the MacGuffin as well is very important. And if you're, especially in Europe, we have this issue with languages. I think with all language, you know, and all one language team, such as Pavel's team here, it probably really benefits them. Whereas it might be a slight struggle with the other guys on WeirdAimers.
Yeah, so WeirdAimers is fluent because he's English, and then we've got a Dutch man and a Polish man. So second languages for both of them. I mean, we heard from the comms, obviously they are fluent, but it's hard for me as someone that doesn't really speak second language. There's got to be some little bit of processing, right? Just a split second each time. And that can make all the difference in MacGuffin, which moves so fast.
Yeah, you don't get much more frantic than Marina MacGuffin. So, yeah, I mean, there's probably there's definitely a lot more to it than just that, but it's something to consider. And, you know, the 102 guys are playing quite well as a unit here. They all seem to be in the base at the same time. The defense earlier was really strong. It feels like WeirdAimers are kind of holding on a little bit for every single coin that they can earn.
Yeah. Really trying for it with Jilex there. In the end, sort of went and gave them a gift. But off the spawn on the Mega, Pavel will be, oh, I was going to say, beset on all sides and with no way out, but he found it. Oh, big damage. Oh, that's actually, oh, that hurts so much. Like, because this run is way more difficult without any stats now. So much harder. Smallick will fall though. Okay, MacGuffin once again in the hands of Try is going to try and make it out. Jilex with the body block. Pavel's chasing, blaster in hand. Usually the best weapon in the game, of course, but actually, no, it's always the best weapon, Jake. It's always the best weapon. Yes!
We've learned that GMT does love a hill to die on, of some sort.
Yeah. I was about to say, the blaster, you know, not the best at this range, and then he just hits 100 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he's picked up the power up, made it work. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, Jake. And one round goes the way of 102. This is it then. In the losers bracket, up against match point. Let's listen in with WeirdAimers, please, Jaha.
Nice, let's do it for next word.
Yep.
Yep, I'm very low. One below us at rail. I railed him. He's going red, Bounce pad. I'm so far away.
Pavel on me. He's low.
I'm dropping.
Oh no, they got it. Yeah. They got it. They fucking got it.
I've got it. I threw it.
Malik is stacked. Wait.
Mega
It's not clear. Okay, but you got nice. 1T,
dead.
1T. Pavel is on base.
Vindy, 10 sec. Missed my crossbow.
25. Going high.
I railed level, but
Enemy MacGuffin.
Killed him. Vindy.
What the damage? He's going middle.
I have it, no fucking weapons though.
Team MacGuffin.
You got Vindy? Nice.
Yep.
I'm going under.
Alright, I'm with you.
Wait. Someone's
One
waiting there.
LG.
Don't push.
Why not?
Okay. I'm dead. I'm taking Mega.
one on top.
01 Mega.
The TimCon finalist, ladies
I'm
and
coming
gents.
up.
One from LG.
One in mirror wall.
I got one, but one mirror.
Right, they're taking it again.
Where are they going?
Not sure.
Red.
Okay, coming.
60 damage on him.
He's back in mirror. Oh, I missed my shotgun. Oh my god, that was bad.
Yeah, melee.
Right, I've got Mega.
He's low. Middle. Got him. No, I fucking missed.
That base, huh?
Attack their base.
Alright,
44.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yep.
Pushing from boat. Pavel 50 damage.
Throw it.
I'm throwing middle. Paddle low.
Oh, I'm dead. Fucking bad. I'm gonna take Mega. Right, I've got it.
44 red. I'm going red.
I'm coming ready.
And they got it.
I got it. Fuck. Now 09 next.
I killed them though. 09, yeah. I killed them. I'm bubbles.
I'm boat.
Push it.
Let's go Vindy.
They know my spot. I'm coming.
I threw it middle. Just go Vindy, Gylaxy. Nice.
Vindicator.
Very nice.
Enemy MacGuffin.
09 red. Take red, Gylaxy.
Okay, I stopped in the fight. I should have gone.
Nice.
Good job.
Where's Fendi? Ah,
Mega coming.
MacGuffin.
I threw it middle. They got Vindy. But it's...
It fell.
Hello.
It fell.
No one's on Vindy.
I'm down.
help.
Enemy MacGuffin.
LG.
They're returning it through boat.
No, kill me with the Vindy. Wait, fuck.
Attack their base.
Gee.
30 damage only.